Once I've done that shading, I pull the eye out a little bit more because it actually gives me a really good indication of where I need to make the hole bigger for the shank to go in, and I use my awl, put it into that gap in the direction that I'm going to pull the eye, make a really nice big hole. I'm sorry, it looks a bit brutal. And then feed that shank into the hole. Now it's really important that you make sure the shank is actually going in and it's not just folding down. And quite often you'll find if your bear's eyes, you've pulled them as tight as you possibly can and you turn your bear around, the eye seems to loosen off. It's quite often because the shank has actually bent and not gone into that hole that you've created. Once I've done that, where the thread has come out, I take up a small amount of the fur and thread one of the strings in that needle. So I've got something that I am tying or anchoring that eye to, and I do 2 twists around and pull that tight. That actually won't come undone, but it allows me to pull that eye nice and tightly in and double check that I'm happy with the position. And as you can see, I've got that nice and deep in there. We will do some more shading. Once I'm happy with the eye position, I go left over right, then right over left, and make sure that knot is really secure. Trim those edges a bit so they're nice and even, and re-thread them again into your needle. And where the knot actually sits, go back into your bear and out again and pull that knot deep into the bear's head. Now if you pull, you heard a nice click there as it went in. If you don't hear that click or it doesn't appear that the knot is going in, just make the hole bigger for the knot with your awl. It's important that that knot actually disappears, otherwise you'll have dimples on your bear's head. Once you've got that in, pull those loose ones and cut them, and that's nicely and deeply set into the eye. There you go. And we'll do the other eye.